We're back on this special edition of your coffee break on the HAN Network. I'm Kate Czaplinski, and so excited to welcome now the twins, Judy and Joy, who have been on the HAN Network before on Patty Gay's Stir Crazy Show. But ladies, we're happy to have you on Coffee Break.
Well, yes, we're so excited to be here.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Our new set. You like it?
Love
It's not
it.
bad, right?
Gorgeous.
All right, ladies. Well, you're here for a very special reason. As everyone can see, you're decked out looking beautiful in pink.
Thank you.
But Breast Cancer Awareness Month is a cause close to your heart. You both
It
are
is.
identical twins. But tell us how this affected your lives personally.
Well, should I start at the beginning?
Please.
Let's start at the very beginning.
It's a good place to start.
No, I'm laughing now. Let's see.
It's hard to be me sometimes.
On September 11th, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. And the first thing Joy said was, you know what? It's already a sad day for our country and now personally for our family. So
Why have 2 days?
why have 2 days? So I did have to do 4 months of chemotherapy and radiation, and I did lose my hair, and which was a hard thing because we did want to keep working, correct?
We thought we could.
Yeah, we thought we would keep working, and you know, how could you lose your hair when you're doing TV? And I wanted to look like Joy,
Right.
so
Well, there was a solution for
Yeah.
that. I mean, you know, she did get a wig, and we've got, you know, a great wig lady for all of you people out there. It's Lucinda's Hair and Wigs. She will take care of you. She's kind and compassionate. She takes insurance.
and
But-
actually this is it.
Oh my God, it's
I
fabulous.
know. Thank you. But
It's fabulous.
But
It really is.
the problem was too, though, Judy, with the chemotherapy. You know, when it was flu season, it wasn't good.
Had to
Sissy,
be
you're
so
in my
careful.
way. I can't see
Well,
her.
that's why I said you have to stand over here.
Put yours closer.
Okay.
Well, Joy, what is that like, you guys obviously share everything. You're
Yeah.
identical twins. So what is that experience like when you find that out?
You know,
Everybody
yeah. Everybody's
asks for that
asking me
question.
that.
Do you feel the pain do you feel it?
Yeah, you know, and I've been chastised for my answer, actually, this entire month.
It's okay, Sissy.
You be honest. That's what we like.
You know, I
Yeah.
just have to say that after I dealt with it myself in my own heart, devastatingly, I just went into caretaker mode for her. I didn't think about me. And the next question everybody says is, I was very tired, though. So that I do have a message for caretakers, and she has a message for the survivors as well. We'll get to that after. But where'd I leave off?
You're asking me.
Oh,
I'm the
geez.
one with the
Chemo brain.
plus menopause, perfect storm.
Oh, I know. But the
here.
question I'm not in menopause. I'm too young for that. Everybody would ask, were you worried about yourself being, you know, our DNA is the same, about myself getting breast cancer? And I never thought of it then, but that does seem to be the popular question. It has crossed my mind.
Of course.
It has crossed my mind. But after I knew she was safe and we were
okay,
and on
doing
our way
well with
again.
treatment,
Right. Yes. Right.
And so it's amazing. You ladies are so active. You're so busy. You do so much as culinary
do.
experts, authors.
Yes.
So how do you keep that going? Like you said, when you're experiencing the chemo and you're going through it, I mean, how did you do it?
Well, you know what? This is the other part of the story. When you're going through chemotherapy, you're supposed to be eating very healthy, and they want you to have salads and greens, and everybody talks about juicing and the Vitamix and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't want that. I wanted all of the recipes from my mom, my childhood. So after a while, I realized that I was feeding my soul, and then I was going to feed my body. So Joy and I had to go back into the kitchen. Right, Joy? And actually what she did was she pulled the couch into the kitchen because I had to lay down. I
Just
couldn't
pushed
sit
it
up.
right in front of the stove.
Right in front of the stove. And we kind of redid all of the Italian traditions from our mom. And
That
her
you were
grandmother,
craving.
That I was craving, healthier.
And that's how our
And
cookbook
that's
was
how
born.
the cookbook
That's how the
was
first
born.
cookbook.
I didn't even think we knew what we were doing in the beginning,
No.
creating this wonderful cookbook.
Right.
Right?
Yep. And I think we did it. It was hard, but we did it.
Yeah.
What are some of the recipes, just as an example? What did you kind of change around and make healthier?
Okay, so what I wanted was spaghetti and meatballs, lasagna, you know, all the Parmigianas, and let's see, the lasagna soup.
Ooh,
We did, instead of using canned, we used fresh tomatoes. Instead of using regular sausage, that is so full of fat and not good for you,
Right.
we used a tiny bit of turkey sausage.
Turkey or chicken, yeah. Just and half the amount, of course. And it's
Right.
just delicious. It came out perfect.
Absolutely delicious. And I think, I don't have it right here in front of me, but I think the calorie content came in maybe 300 to 400 calories less per serving.
Wow.
Yes.
It's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
And it's a very rich Italian community in this area. This is where you ladies are from, Fairfield County. So this has got to be popular with people because we all want those comfort foods.
Don't you think?
But it's nice to have them a little bit healthier, you
Right.
know?
And you know what also, I tell women, when they're first diagnosed, they're a little, we're foggy. We're kind of
Scared.
like living in that, like, I'm looking at my life from the
Outside.
in.
It's like surreal.
Right.
Yeah.
You kind of like go into, I don't know, it's just,
A different place.
a different place. And, they can't really hear you when you're saying and giving them all those directions on eat
Do
this,
this.
eat that,
Right.
eat this, eat that. Well, what is it? And I'm even in the food business. I was so confused. So Joy and I are trying to teach these women simple changes first.
Right.
Simple, healthy changes first before you go into the chia seeds, before you go into the kale, or, one thing at a time.
Right.
Right. And so have you been reaching out to a lot of women with breast cancer
We have.
since this has happened in your own
Yes.
life?
We
Yes,
have.
we have.
And
Yeah.
what's the response been from them?
Kate, that wasn't our direction at first, but somebody is taking us there. Something keeps pointing us in this direction,
Yes,
and that's
because-
what we're doing.
Sissy, if I may.
Yes.
I wasn't sure for the first couple of years that that's what I wanted. I wanted out.
She didn't want to talk about
I didn't
cancer
want
at
to
all.
talk about it. I wouldn't want to do anything, but something just keeps pulling us
Yeah.
back.
Right.
So
And we do reach a lot of women, and we do have a lot of information as we move forward. And as Judy said, when you're first diagnosed, you're completely confused. Like, a wig? Where the heck do I get a what is it? And that's what we experienced. So we do want to share and try to make that process easier because you are very confused. You're sad. Your family doesn't know where to turn.
Right.
So, yes, we want to help you. We can help you.
Right. And there's a joy in food, which I'm sure you guys agree that can kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
bring joy back
Yes.
to your life.
Oh,
right?
definitely. Everything centers around the table, and well, especially in our house, and I hope in everybody else's house. Or we're going to try to bring that back.
I think so. And also, Kate, and the Italian families, or probably any families, a lot of big decisions are made around that. Am I right?
That's a
around
good
that
point.
kitchen table.
You're
Very
right.
good point.
You're right.
Yes. And of course, most important question, how is your health now? How are you doing?
My health is good now. Although I do have to say, living after the diagnosis it gets easier with time. Is Mommy listening?
No.
Okay. I
Not
have
yet.
had a scare every single year since my diagnosis. I just keep getting a lump. I find a lump, I find a water bubble, I find something, and then you go through the whole thing for the whole day, for the whole week, or whatever. It's just, it's ridiculous. Actually, my baby sister doesn't even know. We didn't even tell her. Is she listening?
Well, she knows
She'll
now.
find
Well, she knows now. Sorry, Sissy.
But you're being honest, so that must just bring you back there every year when you have that scare to that
it
moment.
brings me back.
Right.
Every single year, I seem to find it every October, right? As we approach Breast Cancer Month.
That's your
And
mammogram month,
It's
right?
my mammogram month. Also,
Your message?
I do have something important to say,
Please.
Kate. I don't think I told you the most important part. I was a year and a half late on my mammogram.
There you go.
Now, Kate, I can't even make up a story. I can't even tell you what I was doing. I was doing a lot of
Nothing.
nothing.
Right.
A lot of lunching with Joy, a lot of TV.
But see, that's what most women do.
We're
Exactly.
working. I'm taking care of the family. I'm running home to make dinner, and I just kept going. Tomorrow.
I'll go.
Tomorrow. Yes.
But
tomorrow.
the
Cannot
outcome,
do that.
the outcome of that, of course, is the breast cancer. But even worse than that, which Judy has said so many times, is looking into your family's eyes and the kids and tell them, I'm a year and a half late, and her children saying to her, Mommy, are you kidding? You know, because it's a family disease. I mean, everybody suffered the whole year. So
Yes, that was the hardest thing. Looking at my mom, like Joy just said, and my
Those children.
youngest boy, my youngest boy actually got mad at me for a couple days.
well, I don't blame them.
I mean,
Those
he ended
emotions,
up
you don't know what to do with it. You
Yeah.
know, and
No,
it
I mean,
turns
and
to anger or
that's
sadness.
what hurt me most. And not only that, Joy, remember, it was our niece, our younger sister's daughter, her wedding. And it was
Yeah.
like, it was, I was so angry at my body or whatever, or angry at myself for being
At
late.
yourself.
It was her year, not mine, right? That's the first thing I said. I was so mad. And
Right.
you know what, Kate? Also, am I talking too much? You're looking at me from the corner of
Kinda.
your eye, Joy.
No, please keep going.
No, not you, her. Also, I lost
Your
my
story.
I lost my thought.
She does that a lot. That's
Yeah.
her chemo brain. But anyway, which is a real thing, chemo brain.
It is.
But I think she uses it as an excuse
No,
sometimes.
Sissy, don't really.
How about, well, tell the ladies your message. Of course, early detection, go out and get your mammograms. We have so many friends that haven't even been
Right.
at all.
Excuse me. I remember what I was going to say.
Yes, go ahead.
Kate,
Yes.
I thought I was the healthiest
Oh, yeah.
person ever. I exercised. We don't have a history of breast cancer. And I thought I ate well. I watched my fats. I go to the gym all the time.
You were the healthiest,
was-
sickest person around.
Healthiest, sickest person around. Now, looking back, Joy and I are now studying for a certification in health and wellness.
That's great.
So as we learn, I keep going, oh my God, now I know why. Nutrition is so important, which is my second message. Sorry.
Yeah, it is. It
Sorry,
really.
Sissy.
I know it really is. You don't realize we really are what we eat.
Right.
We don't have to wait till we get sick. Maybe we can fight it off a little bit, right? Because
Yes.
an inflamed body, which is inflamed by the wrong foods, white flour and sugar, as we know, once your body is inflamed, you can't fight off disease.
No,
So-
and you know what else, Joy, what I realized? And Kate, I was not eating enough fat. I wasn't eating enough of the healthy fats, which is also so important. So here I am going to the gym, working so hard, and oh my God, you look fabulous on the inside. I was sick on the inside.
Right.
Right.
Just ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. So that's another message. I also think that every woman needs to go to a nutritionist. Joy, tell that story.
I
You
know. I'm just such on the wagon with that. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
Judy and I
why
can
go
help.
to a nutritionist
Well,
to have the levels checked.
you don't know what's going on inside.
Right.
I mean, Kate, not to put you on the spot, but you probably don't know what your D or B levels are.
No, I had no idea.
No, and then going for regular blood tests from the doctor. They do not check women's hormone levels or vitamin levels.
Right. And that's what we need.
And that's what we need. Because I think that maybe had I done that,
Right.
I would have known what I was deficient in. My body would have been stronger, and
And
it
you
could
could
have
have-
fought off the disease.
A little bit better, right.
And that's fascinating. And I think that is a whole movement happening now, kind of food is medicine, food to prevent.
I love that, yes.
And it seems, and I
Definitely.
love that you guys are, into that now, working
so
toward
into it.
that.
Right.
Yes.
And it's really great. And I think, like you said about the mammograms, obviously we know now so many young women as well, more than
So
ever,
many.
getting breast cancer.
Oh, my
so it's
goodness.
important to go, as early as you can.
Yes.
Right.
It's just, and I know you had a message for caretakers. What did you want to say, Joy, to caretakers?
Oh, yeah, because everybody's asking me that question
Right.
as well because it's Breast Cancer Month. Was hard for me, but of course, I didn't care about me. It's harder for the survivor. However, being the caretaker, you do have to take care of yourself because then I couldn't take care of her.
Did you take care of yourself, Sissy?
I did enough.
You did.
I did enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I often wondered what you did that week that I was sick with chemo. What did you do every day?
Yeah, because she wasn't good the first week, and then we would go out the second week.
What did you do that week? I never asked.
I had a lot of time. I couldn't even talk to her. She didn't even call me. It was kind of weird. I mean,
Yeah,
because she's
different.
my best friend and my business partner, and
She texts me now at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. First thing, I'm up making coffee.
who cares?
Who cares? I mean,
Yeah, I know, but because
we're so close.
Yeah, but
or
we have a
were-
deadline. We have something that we have to do that day.
Yeah,
So.
so what did you do that whole week? You're not saying.
I don't even remember. I don't know. Probably just catching up with my own family, or so that I can be prepared for the following week.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to stay busy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So we survived. Here we are.
Yeah.
But that's an important message, taking care of yourself,
Yes.
even when you're a caretaker.
Yes.
And also taking care of yourself, not putting off mammograms,
Right.
going and trying to, early detection is so key.
Yes.
And of course, when we come back from this break, we're going to talk about the eating healthy. I know you guys brought some treats with you.
Yeah, a few things to
And
show you.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. So we're going to take a quick break and come back with way more with the twins, Judy and Joy, who are amazing. You can feel the love here. And we're going to take a break and be back after this.